Oh, inside edge, and Deandra Dottin has not much of an idea of where it is, and she needs to get going, and finally does.
Yeah, swing and a miss from Dottin. Really good bowling. I think it was a cutter from Schofield, but it's very clear what Dottin wants to try and do. She's targeting the boundaries. More aggressive player in this partnership.
Get it!
It's nicely timed, but straight to Griffith there, who does well. Both these players in the WBBL over the last couple of years, but last season in particular in Australia, were part of some big run chases. Ecclestone for the sixers, Dottin for the strikers. So they've been there, done that before, but things change a little bit sometimes, don't they? Had a big crowd around.
It certainly does, and pressure does funny things. If you can string some dot balls together, restrict access to the boundary for the batters, almost build pressure on one batter in particular.
Good, Paige, very good, Paige!
Can create an opportunity, and then you've got to take that chance when it comes.
Oh, hands are up. Winfield likes it. Ecclestone scurries through with a call from Dottin. And once again, Oval Invincibles will come together. And the captain says, yeah, why not?
Got a review for LBW. Going to need Ultra Edge to confirm whether there's bats involved or not. Ultra Edge coming now. Okay, roll it through. Keep going, keep going. Okay, we've got a flat line, no bat involved. Ball tracking when ready, please.
Roll, tracking, and tip,
And we've got 3 reds. I'm going to go back to Sophie on field.
What a review by the Oval Invincibles. It's overturned. I thought for a moment it might have been Heighton going over the top, but not to be. And just as this partnership was starting to settle in and take the game away from the reigning champions, this happens.
Yeah, initially for me, Mel, as well, it did look high. Decision overturned. The Invincibles back in the game. The Manchester original skipper Ecclestone goes for 11. 23 needed from 16 balls.
You bowl full, you bowl straight. If the batters miss it, you get opportunities. That's what the Oval Invincibles have done today. So much so, they've picked up 4 LBWs in the innings, which is the first time that's happened in either the men's or the women's competition. And they'd like a couple more.
Yeah, they certainly would, and it was a really good review. Ecclestone as surprised as anybody, can't believe it. The technology has worked. The decision was overturned, and it is game on here at the Oval.
Schofield's been brilliant. Just the bye off the first, a couple of dot balls, then the wicket ball. It's been changing up her pace as a variation, but it's been pretty much stump to stump. Fee Morris out to the middle. She could get run out first ball. They had time. Did the Oval Invincibles, went for the direct hit. Morris scurries through, and an opportunity goes begging.
This is a huge chance and a little bit of inexperience here from Eva Gray. Schofield is standing right by the stumps. She gets greedy, goes for the direct hit. Fee Morris very, very relieved.
I think the thumbs up was just, I've somehow made it, not...
Sorry for the panic.
Whew, here we go. 22 needed from 15. Dottin on strike. Launches into it, straight down the ground. Does it go all the way? It does. And just like that, the flick of the switch from Dottin. And she says, let's just put to bed all this nervousness.
Well, this is the power that comes with the package of Deandra Dottin. Brilliant shot, wasn't quite in the slot. Clears the front leg, accesses the ball, full swing, gets the maximum.
She's known for her power hitting, which comes from technique first and foremost, and wonderful timing. But it's amazing when you look at her strike rates over the last few years. It hasn't been sort of that 135 plus. But what she has been able to do is manage run chases. She wants to be the person there at the end. And mind you, Owen, if she does climb into one of these, Tom Curran's hit out of the ground the other night might just be the second largest hit at the ground.
She is known for hitting big sixes. It's great. The player can find the balance between winning the game and accessing the boundary.
Yeah, good.
This is brilliant. Really good work. Went for 6, the maximum off the very first ball. And now she's fought back with 3 dot deliveries. So what does Deandra Dottin do here?
Yes, Paige!
Another dot ball. This game just keeps twisting and turning. 16 needed from 10.
Excellent finish to the over. Conceding the 6 from that first ball. Building pressure not only on the informed Dottin. Panic run on Fee Morris' first ball could add 2 wickets in the over. Can't have another tight game, can we, Mel?
You better believe it, Morgs. That's why we're here.
Absolutely.
It's an interesting choice by Deandra Dottin because it was going to be the last ball. So if she just picked up the single, just sort of think to yourself, she then would be on strike. Instead, it's Fee Morris on strike. She's faced the 1 ball, she scampered through. She was well short of it, had the direct hit, but she's out there at the moment. She's coming off the high of 5 for 7 in her last match. That'd be the last thing on her mind at the moment as she's out in the middle trying to get the Manchester Originals over the line. 16 needed.
Yes, Ree!
10 balls to be bowled. And it'll be McDonald Gray. Goes for the big heave and gets Dottin on strike.
Yeah, Fee Morris going for the big shot. A little bit surprising again, Mel. I think her job at the moment is probably to get Dottin on strike. 15 needed from 9 deliveries, you'd say. Deandra Dottin. 1 more maximum, 2 more 4s in a partnership would see them home. It has to be controlled, it has to be calculated, like she has been so far.
Long on and long off, sitting on the boundary line. They will not move in.
Yes!
Oh, she gives her width, and it's through to Lauren Winfield Hill, who's just nodding away. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I really like this length. Well, it's a leg cutter. Taking it out of Dottin's hitting zone. She's looking to target straight into the leg side.
Goes again and gets a good piece of it. They'll try and put a bit of pressure on the pickup, but Alice Capsey is up to it, or is she not? The relay throw will be going upstairs.
Yep, run out the bowler's end.
My mind goes back
in.
to Tom Curran the other night.
Take that back. And then ball's in the hand, and the batter is short of the crease. I'm ready for a decision for the big screen.
Alice Capsey under immense pressure. She knew they were going for the 2. It had to be clean in the outfield. Throw had to be flat and hard and direct. It was. Clean hands at the stumps. What a superstar she is. Importantly for the Oval Invincibles, it is another wicket down. A new batter to come out. Morris departs. And all eyes are on Dottin. $14 needed, 7 balls left. Skipper and keeper, two vital positions on the field. Lauren Winfield-Hill has eyes and sight on the angles for Dane van Niekerk. She knows these players exceptionally well through domestic cricket here in England. Deandra Dottin hit that 6 of the first ball of the last set of 5 from Schofield, and then since then it's been the Oval Invincibles. It's been tight, they've restricted boundaries, they've picked up a wicket of Morris, and you just feel there's a couple of more twists here. Is it to hands? It is! And it's to the skipper as well. And let's just add to that though, it's the world boss, Deandra Dottin, she's gone.
Well, it's brilliant bowling yet again from McDonald-Gay. It's slow, it's wide, it's out of Dottin's arc. An easy catch for the Oval Invincible skipper, Dane van Niekerk. What a game we have had here. Dottin plays really well for 42. Manchester Originals need 14 from just 6 balls left.
May have said there was a few more twists and turns though, and one is Deandra Dottin departing. That is massive. Here's another one for you. They've run out of time. And fielder must now come back into the inner circle. Oh, the pressure on captains in this game. So 14 needed, 6 balls, and they've missed the cut-off time. So now Dane van Niekerk needs to delve into a bag of tricks here, because you can only have 3 fielders out protecting the boundary line. At the moment, they've got 4. Who are they bringing in? They're going to bring in deep mid-wicket. So we've got long on, long off, and deep cover protecting the boundary line. McDonald-Gay with the ball.
Brilliant, Reed.
She goes wide, too wide. Yes, it's given. 14, still from 6. Make that 13.
Well, this is tight. This is really tight. It's just outside of the wide line indicator.
It's a better line, but it's straight to the field. Oh, the wickets just keep tumbling here at the Oval. This is why they are 2 times champions. They find a way when needed.
They certainly do. How have they dragged it back from this game? Absolutely extraordinary. Extra ball in the set, gets a wicket. It's another slower ball, looked to be dragged over that fielder on the mid-wicket ring. That was brought in as a consequence. The slow over rate. More chats, more tactics. Got to be clear at this stage. It's worked well the last 2 sets.
Well, she's picked the right fielder, hasn't she, Dane van Niekerk, to bring into the inner circle. It would have been a tough call between the cover sweeper and the deep mid-wicket. So to Bryce, they decided on the deep mid-wicket, and it's worked superbly well. Ellie Threlkeld comes out to the middle. Both her and Katie George have not faced the ball yet. So long conversations between the two of them to try and figure out how to find 13 runs off these last 5 deliveries. And those 5 deliveries will be bowled by Gray.
For the Invincibles and the Vauxhalls by number 18, Eva Gray.
I just get the sense that the fans here at the Oval, they're just used to this. They're just like, yeah, we know this. We know our team will get us over the line, though. All eyes are on Dane van Niekerk at the moment as well, because that extra fielder up inside the inner circle. Here we go. They need a boundary off this ball. She goes short. She takes the pace off. They will scurry through for the single. So it brings Katie George on strike.
Well, what composure we're seeing at the pointy end of a pressure game from the Oval Invincibles. Benefit of being there previously.
Catch it.
This is what you dream of. A big catch to take the wicket, to get your team closer to the win. Superb hands.
Oh, what a beautiful catch this is. It's seam-up delivery. Look at the access over the offside. Look how quickly she moves. Pouches the catch. Makes it look very, very easy. George goes without scoring. 12 required from just 3 balls.
Well, even my maths is good enough to figure this one out. It means there is complete pressure on this delivery. And it's Mahika Gore who's still trying to get all her gear together and get out on the field. Don't get timed out.
You ready? Renee!
She bolts
Renee!
out,
You ready?
still getting her gloves and helmet right. Get ready to face up.
Ready?
Well, this will be interesting because she has taken quite a time to get out there. Still hasn't got her helmet on. And there's hands up in the air from Oval Invincible fielders. Still getting the gloves on. Dane not interested. We're going to win this one, she says, without timed outs. Need a boundary, need a 4 to stay in it. Now, is that clipping or sliding down leg? It doesn't really matter, even though they've scampered through for the leg bye. Because the equation makes it pretty tough now. We're going upstairs.
Okay, review for LBW. There's clearly no bat involved, so I'm just going to need ball tracking when ready. Ball tracking coming now. And that's missing the stumps, going back to Jack on field.
Easily missing the leg stump, so correct decision. So 11 off 2. Ellie Threlkeld, I'm sure, has allowed herself moments to dream and dream big. This might be one of them. Can she smoke 2 sixes on the Oval, being the away team?
Well, we went back.
She's going to settle herself down now. Hugging the inner circle and the Oval Invincibles. They are close. Gets up and underneath it, finds the gap. Does it go all the way? No. But she does find the boundary. And there it is. It's been signalled for.
Well, this is really well picked up by Threlkeld. Oh, it's a magnificent effort in the deep by Schofield. Slower ball again. Struck well. Surely we can't have another tie, Mel.
Well, I'm just looking at you thinking,
Surely.
why not? 6 for the tie. Oh, drags the length back, chops it into the ground. And that will be a brilliant win for the Oval Invincibles. What a fielding and bowling display to defend 128 against the Manchester Originals side that had started the competition so well. They were buoyed with confidence. They felt as if they had a wonderful opportunity to take the points against last year's title holders. But in the end, as they do on so many occasions, the Oval Invincibles, they scrape, they use their smarts, and they get themselves over the line.
In the women's match.